Just want to show you guys this. We are here in Manchester Victoria Station, and if you see this amazing new roof they've put on, you can actually see the men through the tarpaulin. That's thin plastic that's separating that. It's not glass yet. So if he were to fall, well, he's got ropes on anyway. But the main thing I want to show you is this incredible, like, 19th century facade here. And if you look there, you can actually see the filth from the Industrial Revolution as they stripped away years of paint and brickwork and redundant building work. So here we go. This is the mixing of the old, the Industrial Revolution with the hyper-modern, the post-democratic, the post-ignorance, the post-everything society. The post-modern society? So there you go. It's pretty cool. Hi everyone, Charlie here. I've arrived in Liverpool Lime Street Station. You know that small town where the Beatles are from, and they have docks here, and the whole transatlantic slave trade pretty much came to Liverpool. So let's go have a look at this city. It's sunny and it's Friday, gotta get down on. It says here Liverpool Lime Street Station, and if we turn round, we're gonna go out here and let's see how pretty this city is. What? Wait a minute. It's not meant to be like this, is it? What is this? I mean, that's quite nice, but just don't look that way. This is all very nice. You can see a lot of money, a lot of care was put into these gigantic Parthenon, Acropolis type structures. I remember from my classical studies class in Edinburgh that these columns are Corinthian, not Doric, not anything else, just Corinthian. Did you see that woman slip and fall over on that banana in the foreground there? There she is. You know, just a quick thought. You know, there's the train station. This is some nice building next to the train station. It's all columns and old ancient Greco-Roman structures here. It's just, why don't they make buildings like they used to hundreds of years ago or thousands of years ago? I mean, look at the pyramids, they're still there. Look at the Parthenon, that's kind of pretty much still there. Look at the Colosseum in Rome, that's still there. That lovely building in Rome with the hole in the ceiling, what's it, lets the light in, lets the rain, that's still there. But then you look at modern architecture, what are people thinking? They're thinking, let's make a quick buck and then we can rebuild it in 30 years because it'll look so shit. And then we make more money, then we destroy it. We have to pay the people to demolish it. We have to pay new people to design new build. Whereas, look at that. Look at the timelessness. Look at the wonder of it. I just want to go and hang out on it and just do rants. In fact, let's go do that. Okay, I am now walking towards a big cathedral. I don't know if it's called Liverpool Cathedral, but those of you from here, well, no. See that tall one? Let's go and have a look at it. There's a Statue of Liberty. I've just walked past here, the Irish-American bar. I guess this is where all the Liverpudlians raised all the money for the Irish Republican Army to kill British soldiers. Will I get into trouble for saying that? Are the people furiously writing comments of hate right now? Probably. Because you're all using the Pirate Bay and not going to the cinema, look what they turn into. Picture house. My dad and my granddad in Scotland used to say, oh, you're going to the pictures, which I guess what they mean is the moving pictures. There's 24 of them per second. The pictures. And my granddad, when he was alive, used to call the radio the wireless. And if he was alive today, we're still calling things Wi-Fi now. So there you go. The Scouse has got the Morris bike too, but here it's called City Bike, and it's green. And this is Grand Central, very impressive building. I mean, a few trees growing at the top, but it says Alternative Shopping Centre. And when anywhere says Alternative Shopping Centre, you know, I mean, oh, there's a shop called the Hippie Hole. Hippie Hole, can you see that? And I can see a few aliens and UFOs and bongs and whatever in there, so let's go and have a look. There's people ducking for the camera, it's so funny. I mean, what do they know? I'm just some random tourists and they're worried about appearing in some random tourist video. Maybe it's politeness, they don't want to ruin the shot, but you know. We are now in Liverpool's Chinatown, and this is a nice, smart looking bar called Tribeca. And someone who's been to New York 3 times, there's a Tribeca in New York, And I'm sure I went out drinking there and having fun. Anyway, check this out. So you got pizza, worship thy pizza, and it says NYC, LPL, I guess that means Liverpool. You come here, it goes power, glory, and ale, but then, oh my God, it's the Illuminati. The Illuminati, that proves everything. Do you remember the time when you were fresh in the conspiracy world and you thought that every time you saw that, you were like, look, they're in on it, and then you forgot to even think because you were brainwashed that obviously graphic designers are interested in the same sort of shit as you are. But then you mistook seeing that for evil lizards. Lizards, man! Have you seen this big scary neo-Gothic cathedral here? Anglican Cathedral, they say. Well, I guess it's just better known as Liverpool Cathedral. Let's go and have a look. Here, ladies and gentlemen, a bit of middle-class safety, a bit of bourgeois amidst all the angry white working class of where am I? Oh yeah, Liverpool. And again, it's a one nation under CCTV, yada yada yada. Here we are at the oratory, the oratory. 1786? Well, no, that was when the architect was born, probably built around the early 1800s. But, you know, I was talking about Corinthian columns before. We'll have a look at some Doric columns. There you go, that's the difference. These are a lot more simple, they're square, and they got those little dots above them. And there seems to be some weird Inca, Aztec, Mayan sculptures on top there, very interesting. Okay, we are now in the cathedral, and look at that, the camera is focusing on the lens flare rather than the actual subject. And there's my face, hello face. So we come round like this, and like, oh, there you go. And I just want to give you a sense of the scale of this building. Okay, I'm at one end. And just to let you know, look how small those people are down there at the altar. Very cool. The best thing about a church like this, and its epic nature, is that hundreds of years ago, the best thing you could do with human beings who are images of God, with a building like this, you can terrify them and keep them in awe. And it's the best way to convince them that they're not God and that they have to give money to a church which represents the real God. Because this is all quite impressive, I'm just going to walk around whilst filming so you can all have a look. This is a Liverpool Cathedral, past the altar. A bit of nice little shapes there. And what's anything significant about those shapes? And we walk around here, have a look at that. Okay, big group of children, can't film them, they'll accuse me of being a paedophile. Oh, God. Oh my God, they have a naked man with his penis out in that photo. You can see his actual penis. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy will be come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Blah, 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 blah. Deliver us from evil, from now in your kingdom forevermore, forever and ever and ever. Dear Lord, I shall not mistake the temporary for the eternal. So give me some more bread. And, yeah. That's where the bishop sits. This is called the cathedra. And the guy to my right is saying that without this would just be a big church. But this is the bishop's throne, and they're very important because they've got a fish-shaped hat. See the little hat shaped like a fish? That makes them better than you. Do you guys want to see a stoned angel? A stoned angel in a church? Ha ha, got you.
So we're going to go down here and you'll see the keyboard is up there, a replica, not replica.
Okay, here we have Fred Perry's you know, corpse. And there's a very eager eagle leaning forward, very fast. Let's have a look at his face. And then Charlie said, "Let there be light." Oh God, look at that. And we're in. And then you can look at the mirror and then you get a view of the ceiling. That's actually a fake floor. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? Very nice. Okay, I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, I'm sure. But I just like these lilies with white heaven. That's the name of them. White heaven, and there's a good few boxes. And on this trolley over here, you have mutilated bits of the corpse of Liverpool Cathedral. Look at that. These are real bits of the church. Fuck. Oh, that's a good bit of church, that. Oh, yeah. And, yeah, I'm not meant to be here. Let's go back in. Yeah, of course you can. This little red reflector thing. And we're at the front door of the Liverpool Cathedral. And I just love this. Watch this. Watch this sorcery. Watch this. What they'll do, they'll get more funding next year because their visitor numbers are going up. Look, see? Okay, enough of that. You know, Liverpool being a sea trade centre, a lot of Chinese were here, and as you can read, oldest Chinatown in Europe. And the Nook, here, this is where they all drank. Let's go to Liverpool docks now. Just walking along in Liverpool, and an undercover BMW X5 is just front pulled, back pulled, told the Mercedes C-Class to pull over! And that's where that is. And because this is Liverpool, there's your yellow submarine, guys. Super authentic, I'm sure that's the one. I don't know. We're still in central Liverpool. I'm just going to pan around slowly. But what you Americans don't have, and Canadians I guess, is city centre buildings with epic shrapnel scars on the side of your buildings from World War II. I believe, is that what it is?
It's World War II, you're correct.
So these are German ordnance that dropped in city centre Liverpool and scarred the buildings.
You want to go down underneath that building to see the War Museum?
I'll go have a look. Thank you very much. See that?
America.
Well, I'm actually Scottish, but I've...
Yeah, I was looking at